Hey guys, hey girls, and everybody. How you doing? Um, I had a phone call the other day. She knows who she is, and the phone call was like so awesome. And we talked about taking notes. Okay, like maybe we should take notes. And she's like, well, I can't. I just say it, and I speak it, and that's how it is. She's like the prime creator, just tells me what to say, and I completely understand her. All right, so I found this thing today to kind of maybe explain how it was going. All right. I turned on the Google thing, where you can ask it a question? All right. It says this: convert cups to ounces without doing the math. So you say to yourself, well, how can you do that without doing the math? Well, because, stupid me, just say, typed it into Google, and Google's going to do the math for me, okay? But really, I didn't understand how that says. If you just read it straight up, convert cups to ounces without doing the math. You'd be like, well, hey, that's impossible, isn't it? Well, yeah, it is, but guess what? Google can do that for you. Okay, so anyway, that's how God is. That's how the prime creator is. He can speak through you, and you do not have to do the math. That's how the conversation was between me and my friend. I said to her, you should take notes, because what she says is like so awesome. But then maybe I should have been keeping notes. I mean, it's like so weird and so awesome at the same time. Yeah, even the furnace knows it. So anyway, we were talking about my name's Stephanie, if you didn't know that. And her name starts with the D. Okay, so she was talking about how people would say, for instance, my name's Stephanie, but they would, hey Jennifer, hey Stacy. Jennifer is almost the same amount of letters as mine. It's like one off, and Stacy is with an S. So you kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Because anything that starts with an S, that's you. Anything that's a long name is you too. Anyway, it was such a great conversation. I wish I could recall it. I looked through my Google, and Google keeps track of everything you do, but I must not have been searching it under Google because it's not there. Isn't it amazing how when you want them to keep track of you, they don't, but when you don't, they do. Okay, so see, everything is like this in life. Like right now, a lot of people may have been a Democrat. You get the point? I always thought I was more liberal, Democrat type of stuff. But I found myself, when it was back 3 years ago, I really liked how Trump and Hillary had their presidential debate type of deal, whatever you call it. Okay, I guess I never really knew Trump too well before the presidential debate back in 2016. Okay, but I found it like so interesting. My main reason, I didn't want to vote for Hillary because, they've already been in office. We already went through this before. I don't know. You guys are going to think I'm rude, maybe. But I'm not putting you down like you would, but I'm trying not to be rude, but there's so many things that are iffies with the Benghazi things and things like that. And why can't we have someone else? That was my point. Why can't we try something new? Why can't we do something different? I know it'd be great if all the answers were just known. And I liked it, though. I liked it. He stuck up for himself. I don't know. That's something I never did. I never stuck up for myself. I never spoke. I didn't do anything. And I don't want to be sitting there and just taking whatever comes in and believing it. Or, you know in your heart when something's true. You know in your heart when something's good. Okay, say for instance, though, we're a certain type of person, and maybe you would say, well, even me, well, maybe I'm just going with that person because that's how I feel and everything else. That wasn't it. It was like I felt some awakening in me, like, this is good. This is real. This is awesome. I don't know. I felt that in me. I'm not saying everything Trump does is right. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to sit and tell people they're wrong if they disagree. I'm not doing none of that. But like, what I'm trying to say is, there is a way, I guess, that people speak. Thank God for that. That you feel it and you know. I don't have that happen often. But tell you what, those times when it does, it's like you really embrace it. It's like you really feel it. You really know it. And I felt it. I felt it when Trump tried to run for president. And I also felt it on the phone with my friend the other day. I felt it a few other times too. You can't recall. It just happens. It just happens. And believe me, my friend, I'm not comparing you to Trump or anything. I'm not doing any of that. It's just the way my brain relates things. And that's how I can explain it, because I have a hard time explaining things. But imagine that. Converting cups to ounces without doing the math, and you're like, what the hell? Like, how can you do that? But you have to do the math, but yet somebody else is doing it for you. So I don't know, when you have a good conversation and somebody else is doing it for you and they're putting all the things in, stuff flows. There's no way you could keep notes. There really isn't. But I am sitting here trying to, you know what I'm saying? I know she's trying to, but it's a really good thing. You know how many things I would love to do without even thinking? I mean, that's another thing too, you guys. If I sing on Shmuel, I have better luck if I just do it and don't even think about it. I mean, that's when I have the best luck. And I'm not saying it's about luck. I'm just saying that's when it flows easier. You speak, there's nothing in the way, it flows, it's calm, there's no hidden agendas, there's nothing. It works. It works. I wish we could have that with everybody. There's so much stuff out in the world, though, that separates us. There's stuff in my own life that separates me from the people in my household. Like, how could I explain that? It's inside me. It's me. Like, my anger. I almost want to say hatred. My difference is, the thing with me is that I just wish in my own house that people could listen to me more. It's like I listen to them all day and I hear all what they say and I try my best, which I haven't been lately, but it gets hard where you can't do everything. So I'm not able to be who I want to be. I couldn't continue that because I had stuff get in the way, you know. See? But the greatest thing is if you could convert cups to ounces without even doing the math, if you could talk to somebody without anything getting in the way, if you could just have that freedom within you, you know, it's the greatest thing. It's the greatest thing. That's what's freedom to me. Freedom. Freedom to think and speak how you want, and hopefully you're not coming across to be, you know, downgrading anybody else, or, you know, we try our best. I know all you guys on here watching this YouTube, I see you. That's exactly what you do. You don't put anybody down. You don't do that. I'm having a hard time because I have a lot of anger in me, so I feel like saying this. Fuck you, motherfucker. You know, you wrote to me. I answered you right away. But then I had a phone call. I didn't write back right away, so now you don't write back for 3 days. Okay, thanks a lot. See what I'm saying? All right, so you get the point. So I hope you guys all have a nice Tuesday. It's Tuesday, actually, right now, and, you know, I don't know. I let anger get in my way. I mean, I don't come out and actually act out on it, except when things get really heated, like say something like really bad happened. Sure, you know, I'm guilty. I lose myself. I because I don't think it has to come to that point. Why does it have to come to that point? But, you know, when people aren't listening to you and they won't hear what you say and they don't want to say what they want to say, I mean, it's kind of rotten. I don't know. I found myself, I can't go on Facebook a lot. I mean, give me 5 minutes and I'm pissed. Why? Because I think it's all about how they look, what they have, what they ate, and everything else. And I'm not there. Okay. I'm not jealous. It's just that Facebook makes it so... And you can't even blame Facebook. It's such a difference. I don't know. So I'm working on trying to, you know how to get along with others, even amongst differences and stuff. You know, I wish God could help me convert cups to ounces without even doing the math. Please erase everything that's in my mind and just let me be me and let it flow. That's it. Thank you, God, for doing this. It's hard, though, when you get up against those people. But I'm not going to say no more because that's what God's going to do. He's going to help me. He's already been helping me. So I thank you for that, God. I can't do it. I can't do it. I need other people to help me. So you guys are all doing that already. I love you for it. I've lost it a little bit since my mom died. You know, I'm more sensitive. I'm more angry. Because there's people that think she committed suicide, but it's listed on her death notice as accidental. And I let that shit get in my way. Even my own brother. I know she committed suicide. I know she did it. Because she told me. It's like, okay, whatever. Maybe Steph is sitting here thinking, well, hey, my brother, I don't want the whole world thinking my mom committed suicide. Okay, so see, I'm wrong too. but it's also wrong to sit there and kill yourself. Okay, so how you want to put it, dear brother? I know you just can't get the piece of paper and take the piece of paper for what it says. I know that. But it's something we should have figured out in our family to take away the problem. But see, the thing is, some people just can't do that. And maybe I'm the one who can't. And I will admit that. Maybe I don't want to admit my mom killed herself. What's wrong with that? It says accidental. I don't have the true one here. I have pending. But I called up and I talked to him. Okay, but you get the point. I like the conversations where you could convert cup to ounces, without doing the math. You're flowing, you're going, and everything's good. But life is not always that way. And that's why I told you about the story about me and my brother like that. About my mom. I could tell you more about it real quick before I go. My mom took morphine. My mom took muscle relaxers, and my mom also took Xanax. My mom wasn't eating. The pills made her not want to eat anymore. Just like alcohol would do, is like you would rather just drink all day and not eat. Just like anything would do to you. It takes over and it wants you to do what it wants because you feel good that way. Okay? It takes over. I truly don't believe that she killed herself. That's my opinion. But I don't, because she was getting sicker and sicker. She had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. She was getting weaker. She had pain all over the place. That was because of her back and everything else. And it was all kinds of things mixed together, and she just couldn't do it anymore. If she did kill herself, she did it very wisely. That's all I want to tell my brother. So, I don't want to sit here and hear, because he tells me a lot. He didn't want to be hearing all that. I'll just end it there. But you get the point. And it goes on and on and on and on. But yet he ain't writing me back and he ain't talking to me. So does he want to solve it or does he not? Does he want to accidentally kill himself or does he want to stay alive? I don't know. Or does he want to commit suicide? I mean, it's just crazy. I'm very sorry. I might have said the ending wrong and I might have been a little bit rude. I don't mean to be that way. I have things in myself that I'm dealing with too. So, okay. Love you guys. Love my brother. I hope he sees this, but who knows? They don't care about seeing you speak. They don't care about hearing what you say. That's why YouTube is awesome. You can speak, get it out, and that's it. So, I love you. Thanks for watching. I'm very sorry if I offend anybody, said anything wrong. Put the comments in there. Say whatever you want. I'm open to that. It's a very sensitive subject. I didn't start the video out this way, but it ended up this way. And see, that's what can happen. If we don't keep ourselves lifted up with God and things like this, okay? So, thank you for being my friend, too. I love you. Bye.